welcome to another impromptu yoga session. Well, not impromptu to you because you know that they're coming on a Friday, but impromptu to me because I've just done a workout and a run and then decided that now's a good time to do a bit of yoga and might as well film it and make some yoga for you at the same time. So that's why I'm red-faced and have a sheen. I'm glowing. So, coming into your standing pose to begin with. You know the drill. Take a moment, have a fidget, have a little shake out, settle in. Start to feel this connection with the feet into the earth. So take a little rock forwards and backwards. Find that central point. Take a little wiggle side to side. Again, find that central point. Actively pressing into the floor with the feet. Imagine trying to push the floor away. Lift up through the inner arches, lift the kneecaps, tuck the tailbone under. So we're scooping down through the back of the body here, lengthening down as we lift up. Lower ribs tucked in, shoulders back and down, lengthen up. Feet can be hip distance or shoulder distance, so find what feels best for you today. Good, we're going to bring the hands together at the heart. We'll face forwards again so you can see better. Drop the chin to the chest. Keep the shoulders back and down, so don't hunch it over, find that length. Actively press the back of each fingertip together, the back of every knuckle right into the middle of the palm. Drop chin to chest, feel that stretch through the neck, through the upper back. Take a little roll side to side through the head. Feel that stretch moving through the upper back. And then coming all the way over to one side. Ear towards the shoulder, jaw towards the ceiling. Reach the same side hand up. Just rest the hand on the head. So we're just adding a little bit extra just with the weight of the hand, not pulling. Keep the opposite shoulder down. Release the hand off, bring it back. Roll it back down slowly and to the other side. Take the hand around, just the weight of the arm. Roll it back down again to through center. Back to the other side again, this time taking the opposite arm out and, well, same arm but going to the opposite shoulder. Just give your traps a gentle massage. Maybe for you it's around the base of the skull where you're feeling some tension, maybe it's the side of the neck, maybe it's around the traps or over the shoulder. So take a moment to explore what you need. For me, I've got a massive lump here in my traps. Give yourself a gentle massage, self-care. And then hands come together, roll it back down. And again, take the hand around to the opposite side. Find where you need it the most. Bring the hands back together, take the chin to chest, keep the hands pressed firmly together. We're going to take them up. As they come up, the head follows through central point. Take them up overhead, reach up. So we're not just sort of reaching to here, we're not arching the back yet, we're actually opening the chest. So you should no longer be able to see the hands with a straight head, with your head in neutral. They've gone so far up. And then when we look up, we're lengthened through the throat, through the front of the neck. Shoulders are back and down as we reach the arms up. Tailbone is still lengthened down. One more big inhale. Exhale, float the hands down. Good. Bring the hands together at the heart. Well, this time pointing them so that the fingertips are kind of going forwards. Press firmly right into the palm heel, into the back of every knuckle, so we're stretching up through the forearms. Good for the hands. Bring it into the heart. Spine is long, chest is open. Reach it forwards. Reach up. Take it back down, follow it with the head, bring it in. So chin to chest, take it forwards as we look out, take it up as we look up, bring it back down and in. One more on the side, take it out, up, down and in. Shake them off. You may feel a bit achy through the hands doing some of these, particularly a lot of pressing, a lot of stretching through here. It stretches all through the tissues in the hands as well, so you may need to have a little shake off at points. I don't actually know what I'm doing in the rest of the class yet, so I might not even use your hands. So find that firm foundation, that firm footing. Again, bring the hands together, steeple grip, point it forwards. Reach it up, shoulders back and down. From here we're going to rotate to the side, take it down. Try and keep both arms straight, both shoulders plugged in. We're probably going to be more towards the corner of the room than right around. Try and keep the hips facing forwards. Inhale up, lengthen up, rotate, and then take them down. Inhale it up, into the center, dive forwards. Take a moment to hang in your forward fold. Bend the knees as generously as you need. Allow this release through the lower back, from the sides of the lower back, from the hips. Coming all the way up, take a little rock side to side. Good. Now bring your forward fold to the top of your mat. Bend the knees. Bring the hands to the mat. You're going to step or hop it back into plank pose. So you can step one foot at a time or hop it straight back. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Thumb and first finger pointing forward. So we've got that rotation through the upper arm bones. No sagging down, open through the back. And don't look backwards as we're apt to do, or forwards. Look down just in front of the hands. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Lift it up to downwards facing dog. Walk it out. Take a moment to have a fidget, explore your down dog, do what feels good for you, and then we'll find some stillness. So bend the knees. Lift the tailbone up, tuck the lower ribs in, and then start to straighten the legs. Neck is loose. Again, we're not looking down or up, loose. Trust your body, you don't need to see it during the pose to know what it's doing. Hold your down dog. One more breath. Good. We're going to drop into a hover. So we're going to bring the knees to 1 inch or 2 above the mat, and upper body comes into plank. Hover. Hold. Open up through the upper back. Inhale. As you exhale, down dog. As we exhale, forwards to plank. As you exhale, down dog. Inhale into hover. Slowly work with your breath. As you exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hover. One more time. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hover. Take one more breath. And drop the knees to the mat. Send the hips back. Take a few breaths in your child pose. Relax the arms. Allow the hands to just relax. Good. Roll it up. Take the knees a little wider. So keep your right hand on the mat. We're going to release a bit through the left hand, have a bit of a stretch. Bring the top of the hand down to the mat and start to lengthen out. So, how far you go depends on how tight you are through the forearms. So a little bend on the elbow so there's not too much pressure on the elbow. Press the back of the hand into the mat and take a little fidget. Maybe we go left, right, forwards, backwards, or round in circle. Enjoy that nice stretch through the hand, through the wrist. Again, if you're overly flexible, you'll have a lot more space to move here. If you're quite tight, that's not a bad thing. It probably just means you're stronger through your wrists but less flexible. So whatever your strengths and weaknesses are, there's a purpose for it. It's fine. Let me just work on them a little bit at a time. Okay, other hand, bring the top of the hand down to the mat, spread the fingers, press the hand down into the mat, take a little fidget around. So be careful, discomfort, but not pain. I feel like I'm talking a lot in today's session. I must still be a bit hyped from my run, sorry. Blah, blah, blah. A few more breaths. And release it off. Come up into kneeling pose. Take a few circles through the wrists. And the opposite way. And then rest, palms facing up. Just a few breaths. Notice any sensation in the hands and the wrists. Give me a few shoulder rolls. So the shoulders are back and down. Tuck your tailbone a little. So often when we kneel, we end up with this arch for some reason. So tuck it under, find the length. Good, we're going to bring the hands down onto the mat, interlace the fingers. Make this firm foundation. Elbows are about hip or shoulder width apart. We're going to send the toes out, one at a time, into your plank. From here, we're going to take a little dip on one side, keep the arms strong, lift it up. Coming onto the side of the foot as we dip to the other side. Up. One more on each side, dip around. Up. Dip over. Up. Drop the knees. Take a mini breath in a kind of child pose. Keep the hands where they are. Bring it back up. Lift the knees, lengthen away in plank, and we hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop the knees, drop the belly. Take a couple of breaths. Take a little bit of a flutter through the feet. Start to feel that activation coming up through the legs, through the glutes. Separate the legs a bit more so we can get a little bit more of a flutter, a bit more of a squeeze through the glutes. Feel that activation through the lower back. Start to imagine that you can really feel your lower back muscles engaging. Kick the floor a little more unless you're in a flat, and then stay nice and gentle. Good. Then we relax the lower body. Bring the elbows underneath your shoulders, that's the word. Send the forearms out parallel. And then tuck your tailbone under. So often when we're in these folds, everybody thinks all about getting up as high as you can. Actually, take the neck in line, so look down still. Tuck your tailbone under, so we're going to feel a bit of a lift of the belly up. And then lengthen the chest forwards. And then lastly, shoulders come back and down, and we open through the neck. So what we're trying to do is not just drop down and get a crease here. We're trying to tuck under, reduce the curve here, and increase the curve up at the top. So tailbone tucked, lengthen belly forwards, chest forwards, shoulders back and down, and then you can look forwards, but not up. We're not cranking the neck. Maybe take a little sway here. We can look over one shoulder then the other. Like we did with the lower back, imagine you can feel this activation through the upper back here. Good, release it down. Rest your head on your right arm. Kick the left leg up. Reaching back, you can take hold of a trouser leg, a sock, or the foot. Tuck the tailbone into the mat. Open the chest. Feeling that stretch through the front of the hip flexor. Activation through the glutes, big quad stretch. Maybe you hold on to the outer edge of the foot. Maybe you bring the hand around to the inner edge of the foot. Up to you. Good. Keep the leg lifted, opposite arm. We're going to reach back and see if you can take a hold of the foot with the opposite arm. Tuck the tailbone into the floor. Open the chest. Good, release that off. Same arm, other leg, bend the leg, reaching back, trouser leg, sock, foot, wherever. Tuck the tailbone into the floor. Open your chest. Maybe you hold on to the outside, maybe you bring it around to the inside. And then keep the same leg up, opposite hand, can you reach around on this side? Now for these sort of poses, if you can't reach very well, you can always take a towel and wrap a towel around the foot and hold on to the towel. So there are always options. So yeah, you've got options. Sorry for the little jump there, by the way, my battery ran out on the camera. I had to stop and change it. So releasing off through that leg. Take a moment, press the hands underneath the chest. We're going to come back into that child pose again. Take a few breaths, send the weight back. Allow the hips to slowly sink further down, feeling that nice release and stretch through the lower back, mid back and upper back. Good, bringing it back forwards. Anyhow you want to for coming forward. From here, we're going to reach the arms forwards, reach the feet back. First, we're going to lift the legs. Tailbone tucked into the floor. Feel that activation through your glutes, through your lower back. The legs come down. Then we're going to lift the arms, reach them, neck in line. So again, we're not cranking forwards, we're not coming down. Try and keep taking that reset. We all come out of alignment all the time. You'll see me do it in videos all the time. Just keep on resetting yourself whenever you can. Release it down. And then we're going to take arms and legs. Reaching up to the corners of the room. Reaching the toes away, the hands away. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Now, depending on what option you are, what flexibility you've got and what you feel like doing today, you can do any one of those options next. So you can do just legs, just arms, legs and arms, or if you're feeling a bit adventurous today, bend the legs, reach both hands back, ouch, press feet into hands, hands into feet, and lift up a little here. It's your choice. Choose your option. You can have a little play with different options if you want to. So I'll give you a moment to choose which option you're going to go with. If you're going for this one, the knees are going to want to splay to the sides. Try and bring them in a little. They'll keep going out, but just do your best. Open your chest. Whichever option you're doing, active, tailbone tucking into the mat. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then release it off. Press the hands into the mat. coming up onto all fours. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Few breaths of cat-cow. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift through the back gently. Good, come back to center. Bump the hips over to the left, look around to the left. Bring it back in, bump the hips over to the right, look over to the right. Bring it back in, left hand in the middle of the mat. Right hand, we're going to just reach over and around the lower back. So small twist. Swapping hands, take the right hands to the mat. Left hand just comes over and around the lower back. Good, bring them back. Take the knees wide, toes come together, sending the hip bones back, tailbone back, and then reach the fingers forwards and then sink down. Few breaths in your child pose, reach the fingertips away, get that rotation, elbow pits up, shoulders are back and down. Use the hands to support as you bring yourself back up. Big shoulder roll. Maybe a little fidget through the back, through the hips. In fact, from your kneeling position, bring the legs together, bring the knees together. Take a little dip side to side. And then as you come over to one side, allow the weight to come down, feeling the stretch through the side body. Just sitting for a few moments, just allowing your body weight to sink down, feeling that stretch down through the side and the lower back body. Use the hands to support as you come back up and over to the other side. This should feel quite nice on the lower back. Battery died again then. So bring it back up to kneeling in the middle. And we're going to take a gentle, kind of like a Tai Chi twist, just small, side to side, releasing through the back, having this little tap on the sides or on the back. And then next time you come around to the right, lengthen up, coming into a little twist. Next time you come to the left, same on the other side. And now we have opened the chest, we've worked on stretching out and activating through the spine, we've worked through the sides of the body in some twists, and we've worked hands and wrists. We're in a perfect place for a balance. So we're going to practice that side balance again. We did it the other day in our balance yoga. Now the good thing about this pose is, however far into it you get, you're still working. So you are working on this grounding, this lengthening through the forearms, strengthening through the hands, strengthening the arms. We're getting a good twist through the core. So even if you don't even get into the balance, you're still doing a yoga pose and you're still getting the benefits. So don't feel like, oh, I can't do it because I didn't do it and I didn't get there. It doesn't matter. It's a journey, and it's about how you stay humble through the journey and keep on going. And one day you'll get the balance, but maybe for now, you're just working on those other things. So come into a crouch position. Bring the feet together, bring the knees together. Long spine, walk the hands around to the side. We have to lift up and around. Bring the hands to the mat if you can. If this is where you're at, you're already getting a really good twist through the spine. Open the chest, getting that activation through upper back. So again, this is fine. Otherwise, we're going to bend the elbows. Bring one elbow to the outside of the knee. The other elbow, if you were to look more from the side, gets your hips, so we get the butt. Spread the fingers, get that connection. Again, as you start to take the weight over, we're getting arm strength, shoulder stability work as well. If you are here, take the underfoot on top, big arm strength, and then we start to lift into your balance. Choose an amount of time that suits you. Play with your options, even if you're just working on this grounding, this foundation, brilliant. We've all got to start from the floor and work up. There's no point trying to lift the feet if you're really unstable through the wrists. So it's your yoga journey. While we're at home, you could practice this every day. You could be a master by the end, if you want to. Okay, other side. Maybe different from one side to the other. Don't worry about it, it's natural. When you practice this yourself, you would do maybe your weak side, then your other side, and then come back and do another attempt on the other side to try and balance it out. Twist, long spine, twist it round, plant the hands firmly. Bend the elbows. So again, we've got that rotation. Elbow pits are forwards or sideways, whichever way you want to think of it. Bend them. Make that ledge. Start to lift the weight up and over. Take the underfoot up. And then lift the lower foot. Again, find a level that suits you. Find an amount of time that suits you. If you want to stop and play for a little bit longer, you can stop and play for longer, and we'll finish the yoga together when you're done. Otherwise, if you have had enough of balancing on that side, come back just into this crouch position in the middle. Hands are on the mat. We're going to walk them around and then walk them back around the other way, allowing the spine to curve this time and hunch over. A little bit of kind of free movement here before we come back to the middle. Hands on the floor, we're going to bring the heels down as we take the tailbone up. Bring the feet to maybe hip distance apart and then roll it up. Ooh, crack my hip there. When you get to the top, take a big shoulder roll. Hands come to the heart. And take a moment, instead of focusing on maybe what you didn't do today, focus on what you have done. There were some really quite challenging moves in there today. Those back bends while we were on the floor, that's a big challenge. Doing any of those options is something that you've accomplished. Maybe you got a little bit further into the twist for your side balance. Again, that can be really quite challenging, whether you balanced or not. Maybe you did balance. Maybe your planks and those hovers at the beginning were your challenge today, or maybe all of it was. Take a moment to think about the areas where you succeeded. As you settle in, find that grounding, that length, close the eyes. Think about your accomplishments. Bit of self-love at the end. And if you want to, you can leave a comment to tell me what you're proud of from your practice today. So namaste. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next week for our longer yoga, or tomorrow for our daily wellness or our weekly Saturday workout.